All right. Theme song. Theme song. Hey, motherfucker.
Was that your tagline at the end?
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to the thing.
Oh my God. Come on. Be professional.
No. We haven't, in all the years we've done this, we've never been professional.
I'm always professional.
Stop it.
Say something.
Say something. Here we are.
You said you had notes.
I do have notes.
Come on then.
Well, I was trying to pull them up and you were all...
Because I said, are you ready? You said yes, and you should have already had your shit up.
Yeah, there was... Okay, so there's a few things, but one of them... Two of them are really funny, but one of them is... You know that movie Wicked's coming out, right?
Yeah.
They did the movie, and Wicked's coming, and they're making all the, merch for it, and merch everywhere.
Oh, I saw this, yeah.
So did you see that Mattel, makers of Hot Wheel Barbies and all that shit, decided they were making their action figures, and they said, what did they say?
It was a QR code to get you to the movie.
It was a QR code that was supposed to get you to the movie, but it got you to a special website for 18 and older kids. Mm-hmm. It was porn.
Yeah.
Straight up porn.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's called Wicked. Hilarious. You know what's funny? Is my ex-wife used to work for Wicked.
Oh, that is funny.
When she had that dude, that Anton.
Uh-huh.
he used to work there. It said, back when I was married to that girl, she worked there. It was, the only job she ever had.
That's crazy.
That I'm really aware of. At least when we were married. And
was she ever in the movies?
Probably. But I don't know. I never saw any, but probably.
We should ask my dad.
Right? He would know. Your dad was so weird.
He's just addicted to porn. It's an addiction.
It is weird. It's a trip. Like when we were first together to hang out, and they just turned it on one night, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm like, yeah, this is not for me, man. This is a private moment. I'm out.
Yeah, you could have kept that story to yourself. I didn't want to know.
Yeah, well, that was 20 years ago.
Adam and I watched porn together once.
That was weird.
On accident. But he was like, Joy, this is porn. I'm like, no, it's not. There are people dressed like gorillas. And he's like, Joy, this is porn.
And then you wrote about gorillas banging women, and it's weird.
I wrote about gorillas?
Didn't you write? I'm sure you did with all those weird things you were writing.
No, I've never done gorilla. I've done lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my. That's funny. Okay, so I have a fantastic note and story.
Okay.
So this story happened at my place of employment.
Okay.
A couple of our guys had gotten called to do a work order, so they went to go do it, and it's at this one place that it's not on any of the campuses. It's not really on any of the district areas. It's like an off the area campus, but it's not even a campus. It's just one place where they do copies. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Right.
It's one spot. It's this weird I drove by this building for 20 years, and I had no idea until I worked there that's what it was.
Right.
So anyway, they're going to take care of some stuff, and one of the guys is like, yeah, man, he goes to make sure the wire. He looks around the corner, and as he looks around the corner, he sees these two homeless dudes, and one of the homeless dudes is fucking going to town on the other dude.
Oh. Just
giving him a mouth hug. So he's working that thing. This guy that saw it, of course, it had to be this guy because he's a super funny guy. He's always laughing, right? Mm-hmm. He comes around the corner and he's like, oh, and I guess they saw him, right? So he's like, oh, and he walked over and he's like, dude, to the other guy, he's like, dude, I just saw some dudes fucking blowing each other over here, right? He's like, what? No, he's like, no, I swear to God. So they were on the roof, and he looks over the side. They're just sitting there. Both the dudes are sitting there having a beer. So my notes, what I wrote for my notes was blow a guy and have a beer.
I don't like beer.
But I mean, how funny, right? You look around the corner and dude's just going to town and you're like, what the fuck?
I would have been all, go! Woo!
And then look over the side and they're like, hey. You're like, dude, you guys probably can't. And there was a big old dick painted on the wall, right? And it said SMD. So that's like the little gang of guys. The suck my dick gang.
The homeless suck my dicks.
That's right.
Well, they got to band together some way.
God, that was fucking. I was
giving
dying.
some
So now,
Thanksgiving cheer.
but now it's like, you know, I went to where it was. Hey man, safety meeting, copy center. Last one there has to give.
I thought you were gonna say safety meeting. Don't tell, because then it'd be SMD.
Oh, that's funny. No, I was just saying, like, that's the, like, everybody's got these little quips and jokes, you know, and it's the, you know, last one there's a giver.
Well, safety meeting is
Right.
SM. You just need a D.
There's the safety meetings. There's, oh man, every time we turn around, hey man, I heard there was a work order. Hey, I got a work order at the copy center. I got to go, man. It's ridiculous. But the fact that it happened is like, dude, it doesn't surprise me it happened because it's fucking Canyon Country. And Canyon Country's bleh. But man,
Bleh.
I just thought that shit was funny.
It
And
is
it made me
funny.
laugh. And it's been like the ongoing joke. It's going to get so wore out.
Like that man's mouth.
Dude, it sounded, I mean, you know, from the looks of it, apparently he was going to town, so maybe he didn't have any teeth. He was pammering away. Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe. I had notes, but I didn't write them down because I was like, I'll remember them, and
How'd they
I
go?
don't.
Well, that's a short
one-
episode.
The
later.
one is, though, I do remember is, so when we were leaving, where were we were all together, and then it was at the at Brody's banquet, and
Oh, that's
Brody
right.
and I went, and I was like, I have to go to Whole Foods because I had to take some things back. And Amazon, you can take stuff back at Whole Foods. And then I was like, fuck, I got to get stuff for my room. So we go to Target and I get water. And I fucking hate that store so much. Target puts me in a bad mood every time. So we
It's
get
like a
in.
bougie trash store.
Oh, I hate it. And people just act like Walmart people act like Walmart people. So you just expect it. Target people, you think they're going to be nice. They're not. They're dicks.
Walmart people in disguise.
Yes, I fucking hate Target people. They're so rude. In fact, I think I've met more rude people in Target than I have in Walmart.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's a bold statement.
Cotton, thanks. Fuck Target. So anyway, so we go and we check out and we're going home. And then Brody...
Hey, just for the record, I don't like Target either.
yeah. I mean, I
never really have.
I like Target if there weren't people in it.
I liked Target like 18 years ago. It was much better.
Yeah, Target annoys me. So anyway, so we're driving and Brody's trying to drink from my half-gallon jug. And I was like, don't drink from that, dude. Like, I measure my water. And he was like, oh, one sip. And I go, dude, I just bought a case of water. Like, go grab one. And he's like, well, that's money for me. Because you're giving, and I was like, I give the water for free after a massage. And he's like, well, it's just my money. And I was like, fucking. So we're driving, and he's taking it, and he's like he's like reaching back
Right,
to
it's all-
open
it's all
it. It's all
squeaking.
and I'm driving, and I'm trying to ignore it. And then he's all like, dude, what the fuck? And then he takes a drink, and he stops drinking, and he goes, hey, be careful when you take it out tomorrow. Because I pulled it from the bottom. And I go, and then he starts drinking it again. And he'll go, hey, Mom, I sabotaged you. So when you get that water tomorrow, and water just spewed out of his nose. He laughed so hard.
Hey, I'm going to pull it out of the bottom.
But he was all,
Fucking our kids, man.
but it made him laugh because I was like, hey, Mom, I really sabotaged your ass and you're going to look like a fucking idiot tomorrow. And then like water just shot out of his nose.
Bastards.
He got so mad at me. And then,
Oh, I played a disc golf tournament.
oh yeah, you did.
I did. And Castaic Lake had a pretty cool tournament. It was a cool tournament. It was awesome. I hope they do that for good. It's an awesome place to have a disc golf. And it was like 10 minutes from home. It's even better. And I did okay. I finished third, so I was pretty happy with that. What do you keep looking at my dick for?
I'm not looking at your dick.
You're like meat gazing the shit out of me right now.
Gazing. You're so
You were like you were locked in on it.
wasn't
like you were like a viper getting ready to strike. Do you want to go to the copy center?
Yeah. Only if you're the SM.
I'm just bringing the D. I did it. I won.
I saw you today.
I know. It's funny. I saw you in my mirror. I was like, oh, that kind of looks like Joy's car. Oh, I see the little ball. That's Joy.
And I pulled
Your little ball. Your little Jack.
my little Jack in a Box ball.
Yep. And I waved at you.
And then we talked.
I showed you my titties and I left.
I showed you my titties.
And that was it.
Oh my God, Allie and I went to, again, Del Taco today because she's like, you want food? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, what do you want? I go, something bad. So we went to Del Taco. And then I was telling her that last night when I was massaging one of my patients, he kept saying that I look like a boy. And I was like, I have titties. They're more of a handful. And then she's like, yeah, they're just saggy. And I was all,
Damn.
what the fuck, dude? And she's like, well, I was all, they're in a sports bra. So then she was doing lashes and I walked in her room and I lifted them up and I'm all, hey. And then Franny has jammies.
So you had saggy boobs and jammies.
Yeah, I don't have saggy boobs and I don't look like a boy.
You don't look like a boy. And I don't have to reach down here to get your titties.
Thank you. That's where your dick is. I see your dick. Man, what was it I was going to tell you? It was so funny.
Was it?
Yeah, it was me.
And then we're taking a drive up north again.
Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow.
We're going to do basically a day.
Yeah.
It's really only a day.
Yeah. Because you don't want to go back after 3 days.
Well, aren't we?
No,
Isn't next
there's a
week?
whole week. I wanted to go up next weekend, but then we would just be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'd leave again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you said you didn't want to turn around after 3 days, so we're only really going for 1 day.
Oh, that didn't sound as good as now.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't sound as good. Can we redo it? Can we reevaluate that?
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
I'll go.
I'm going.
So yeah. So it's just a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot because
I have so much, but I haven't been writing. I've been so tired and overwhelmed, and I've been trying to consolidate all of my patients. And I went and did this. Oh, and then my credit card got hacked.
Yeah, you got swooped in on.
And that bugs me so much. And I know what gas station it was hacked at. And I had to go to that gas station the other day, but I brought cash because fuck that. And I was like, do I tell them that my credit card got hacked here? Like, do you tell them?
I don't know. I find myself like pulling on shit when I go to these.
I do too.
It's weird.
But I tapped it because they said that having tap is you can't do it. So I don't know what happened.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know if somebody had binoculars and they just stole my card number off. And then, oh, that's one of my notes. Okay. So I called when I saw these fraudulent charges and they're like, okay. And it was an Indian guy and he stopped my card and I was like, thank you, blah, blah, blah. I will send you a new card. Well, then I was doing something else and I checked my balance again and it was like $300 more. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was more gas charges. So I was driving and then I pulled over and I called the credit card and it was like 9:00 at night. I didn't think they were going to answer. But then this lady answered and she had this like Valley Girl accent.
Okay.
So she's all, oh my God, okay, we're going to get this taken care of, okay? Like, I'm going to put these charges on the already open claim and...
These bitches are good in it.
And she kept going, I'm so sorry this happened to you and you have zero fraud, so you are not going to be accountable for any of this, okay? None of the charges are going to be you're accountable for. And I was
At least she gave you a little more clearance on that. The other guy was just like, all right.
No, he was good too. But it cracked me up. And then I was like, I hope in my heart, okay, in my heart, this is what I want it to be. I want it to be somebody who is in like Bangladesh or somebody. Like I want it to be an Indian woman who is really, really good at impressions. And she's doing an impression of a Valley Girl. Because they watch like all of the stuff that was like popular in the 90s is like popular there. So like Friends is super popular over there right now. So what if she just watched like an episode of
Like,
Friends?
what do you mean Matthew Perry died?
No, they can.
The movie, the show's on right now.
Is he a ghost? But I was like,
No, that's a different show.
how funny would that be? Because you know how they're like, oh, my name is Bob. And you're like, your name is not Bob. Like, your name is not Bob.
Hello, my name is Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You're like,
Kevin?
where, and then
The fuck you from?
and then they'll be, I am from Georgia. Okay, what's the football team in Georgia? And you hear, the Georgia football team is the Ravens. I don't know what that means. Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Fuck. That would have been cool if it was right, though, huh?
Yeah.
Does Georgia have a football team?
Georgia? They
Yeah.
have Atlanta Falcons.
Oh,
But there's no like, there's Georgia Tech.
what did
The
I
college
say?
football team.
I said the Ravens. That's a bird. That's close.
But the Ravens are in Baltimore.
You're in Baltimore.
I'm not in Baltimore.
You
I'm
are
right
a
here.
Baltimore.
I've never been to Baltimore. I don't really want to go to Baltimore.
We're going to Connecticut. We need to book our
I
tickets.
know, I forgot about that too.
Do you not want to go?
No, we're going.
Okay. We're going to Connecticut. I kind of have to write a book. Fuck, man. Yeah.
So somehow we got to find time to do all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to slow down. It'd be awesome sometime soon.
All
like
right.
like next year.
Next year's like less than 2 months away.
Probably like after, I don't know, maybe like.
We can slow down on the plane. We'll be on
I
the
don't
plane.
even want to fly. I hate flying.
Oh
I
my God.
hate
Then
flying.
you don't have to go.
You
I'll
know
go.
I hate flying.
I hate flying too.
Good. We drive.
No, we're not driving to
Why?
Connecticut.
Why?
Because I can't take that many days off.
All right. I won't argue with you about it.
You are arguing. You're going to make this a miserable trip, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Like and click and subscribe to my channel. Oh, also shout out to fucking, I don't remember what number Sugar and Spice is, but Cinnamon and Spice. I don't know. One of our nieces, but my one niece made my fucking day. She was drinking and texted me and told me how much she loved me because she knows that I'm going through a bunch of shit. In fact, every one of my nieces have texted me and asked me if I was okay and if I needed anything. And my nephew has checked on me. So shout out to those kids. Like, fucking love you. But Haley made me really happy because she's all, oh my God, you text me back. And I was like, of course I text you back.
Right.
So yeah.
Nice.
So thank you for that.
That's very nice.
It was lit clit surprise.
Good day. See you next week ish.